It is now my great pleasure to introduce tonight's guest speaker, college alum Laura Alber. As Chief Executive Officer of Williams-Sonoma Incorporated since 2010 and President since 2006, Laura leads one of the leading retailers of high-quality products for the home. With over 500 stores in 4 countries and ranking 22nd in the United States in internet retail sales, the company owns several well-known brands, not only Williams-Sonoma, but also Pottery Barn, West Elm, and Rejuvenation, among others. Laura's path to becoming CEO was one of a steady rise through the ranks at this one company. Having graduated in the college in 1990 with a degree in psychology, and we now know a minor in anthropology. And with some initial experience in the retail industry, she joined the company as a senior buyer for Pottery Barn in 1995. Beginning even in those early years, and certainly continuing today, Laura has been credited with some of Williams-Sonoma's most successful growth strategies. Most notably, she conceptualized the expansion of the Pottery Barn with the creation of Pottery Barn Kids, Pottery Barn Bed and Bath, and PBT brands. Laura has earned wide admiration in the business world for the type of innovation and creativity she pursues, and also her vocal and steadfast support of working parents. And it is worth noting that this incredibly successful path in the retail industry has been achieved without an MBA. In fact, what she has is a Penn liberal arts degree. Here at our alma mater, Laura and her husband have generously supported financial aid for the Albert Klingelhofer Endowed Scholarship. In addition to her involvement in arts and sciences, Laura also serves on the advisory board of the J.H. Baker Retailing Center at the Wharton School. We are honored to be joined tonight by this very accomplished member of the Penn family. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Laura Alber.
Thanks, Steve. I didn't realize when I accepted this speaking moment that I was going to have to follow this guy. So I'm going to do my best. I don't sing, and I don't play basketball. Congratulations to the graduates of the University of Pennsylvania, and congratulations to the faculty, family, and friends who have supported them throughout this journey. This commencement marks an important milestone in your lives, and your hard work deserves to be acknowledged. You've probably been congratulated several hundred times this weekend, but I'm going to do it again, and please soak it in and enjoy every minute because you have earned it. I'm honored to be here with you today, sharing some of my story and perhaps some words that will help you with the uncertainty in front of you. Don't look at your classmates with envy because they've lined up some well-paying killer job at some glitzy high-tech company, or because they know exactly what's next on their pathway of glory. Not that jobs are bad, I love mine, but plans almost always go awry. There's so much pressure in the lives of young people like you who have already been so successful. How many times have you been asked, what's your plan? What are you going to do next? How are you going to make it all pay off? I have an answer for that question that I would like you to consider. Today, I'd like to celebrate the anti-plan. Now, your parents might not seem too excited about the anti-plan with all that they've paid for your tuition, but bear with me for a few minutes. This is not a proposal for chaos, laziness, or poverty. The anti-plan is much more than anything about how we show up in the world. The anti-plan is about being in the moment. It's about the pursuit of passion, winning out over rigidity and needless boundaries. The anti-plan is about being committed with every endeavor rather than hedging for that something else. And finally, it's about embracing the torture and not bailing out because things are difficult or uncertain. I view my journey through this incredible educational institution and everything that came afterwards as a sort of anti-plan. The roots can be found here at Penn, a place that is so different and special. Our commitment to arts and sciences, intellectual breadth, and blurring the lines among disciplines. 24 years ago, I graduated from Penn with a BA in psychology, a minor in anthropology, a handful of Wharton classes, a year spent abroad at the University of Edinburgh, and a small regret I didn't go pre-med. On the day I graduated, I had nothing lined up. Truth is, I didn't have a plan. During my Penn adventure, I found myself living in the magnificent quad, Hamilton Court, and off campus past 40th. I tried my hands at crew. I worked at Penn Catering, volunteered downtown, and interned on the floor at the Philadelphia Inquirer. At all those points, I know my parents were saying, "What's her plan?" I even started a small business selling hats to local shops in Philadelphia, including the White Dog Black Hat. As I'm sure it was for many of you, freshman year was about making friends and discovering worlds I never knew existed. By sophomore year, I was enjoying the wonderful speakers that came to campus on a regular basis. Junior abroad, senior year way too fast. I learned how to be social, which is very important in my current job, actually. I lived on my own and I learned how to make things happen for myself. I met incredible teachers and made lifelong friends. But a plan for after college? Nope, nada. Without even realizing it, my Penn liberal arts adventure gave me my anti-plan, encouraged me to stay passionate and in the moment, and gave me the broad education that my job requires. It even taught me to embrace the torture that I believe is required if you are going to excel. After I graduated, I got into a brown Jeep with 3 friends and drove cross-country to California with no job, no connections, and no money. I eventually got a job, actually 3 waitressing jobs. And after the harsh reality of needing health insurance settled in, I answered a want ad for an entry-level position at the Gap. Fast forward to today. I am so fortunate to be the CEO of Williams-Sonoma, a public company with a market cap of $6 billion. I've been with Williams-Sonoma for 19 years, and I've worked my way up, beginning as a buyer in the Pottery Barn catalog division. I do believe I may have the best job in the world. I'm also fortunate to have been married to the same man for 19 years and have 3 mostly wonderful children. Mine is a job that requires a wide range of skills and a lot of good instincts, from product design, data analytics, strategic planning, global expansion, supply chain, finance, investor relations. Every morning I wake up knowing that 25,000 employees are counting on me. No pressure, huh? My job is also personal. We serve real people, and we take inspiration from the everyday. My family and personal life inform my business decisions by making it real. And each of the companies that we have was started by a person who had a passion for a category. A person who saw a void in the marketplace and filled it, and who had the courage to jump in and make things happen. My old boss told me, there's no magic, just magical people. I can't tell you that my plan was to end up in a job like the one I have, but through my career, I have followed one simple mantra: act like an owner. Even if you're flipping pizzas, flip them like you own the place. And when you take that first entry-level job, see every opportunity every problem as an opportunity to make a difference. Don't fall into the temptation of complaining about what they are doing to you. Own it. And when you act like an owner, you will feel the difference and everybody's going to notice. There's no plan in that, only passion and the pursuit of opportunity. Okay, so what's the embrace the torture idea? The anti-plan has to have enough torture involved. Otherwise, it would all just seem too easy. Passion is not enough. Parents, you might like this a little bit better now that you are realizing that the anti-plan is not about going off the rails. The truth is, anything worth accomplishing is going to be hard. And instead of running away from what's difficult or even the pain, I want you to embrace it. Everyday simple things, like when you're on the treadmill and you've set the time goal, go 5 more minutes. Or turn it up instead of turning it down when you're really tired. It's okay to work late into the night to bring clarity to that next idea. Say yes when a new project is introduced, and never settle for the status quo. And it's also the big things, like dreaming the big dream and taking risks, even as you pay the price in I told you so's. I was listening to Howard Stern interview Jerry Seinfeld, and Stern asked, Jerry, can you go to a restaurant and not sit there and work on material? And Jerry said, I am never not working on material, ever. Every second of my existence, I am thinking, could I do something with that? I'm looking for material all the time. Stern later said, sounds torturous. And Jerry then said what I think is maybe the most profound thing. He said, your blessing in life is when you find the torture you're comfortable with. So, at the peril of making your life a little less than idyllic, find the torture you're comfortable with. Know that what you are meant to do will be hard and require you to act like an owner. Embrace it. Your Penn liberal arts education has offered you the anti-plan. And even if you have a current plan, you are allowed to change it. Realize that what you have done at Penn, the critical thinking, the teamwork, the sensitivity you have toward cultural, economic, and societal differences is the basis of the anti-plan. Most people hold 6 to 10 jobs in their lifetime. As you pursue each one, look for that crack that most others will simply step over. Find that opportunity and pursue it passionately. It's not just a diploma for the wall. All of your blurring of the lines is about to pay off, and you could not be in a better position. Seriously, do not freak out when the engineers have multiple 6-figure jobs being thrown at them. Tell them that you have an anti-plan and it's going to pay off big. Because it's true. It's true. You are prepared for anything, and you are prepared for everything. I think you'd be surprised how many successful people that you know did not have a clear roadmap for success. It wasn't about the route they took, or it was about how they showed up, how they created opportunities along the way, and their commitment to stick with it. There aren't many get-rich-quick schemes or shortcuts to the top, a few tech companies excluded. But the good news is there's nothing more fulfilling than working hard and succeeding. So, allow yourself to go on your own path. The key is for you to be extraordinary while you are on it. Congratulations, and good luck, and thank you.